My people, you can see how I'm dancing. That is because I just made this very beautiful bustier blouse, and in this video I'm going to show you how to sew yours. Okay, let's get into it. So I showed you how to draft a bustier blouse pattern, and after drafting the pattern, guys, I went ahead to use the pattern to cut out the material, that's the fabric. I left one cm sewing allowance on all sides, and I've applied my forcible interface. Okay, so now to start the sewing, I aligned all the sides of the front together. I placed the center side, the front side, okay, on the center front, and I'm just going to join it like that. If you don't understand what I'm saying, just look at what I'm doing. I also did same thing for the lining piece of the front side. Okay, I did same thing for the lining piece of the front side. I just went ahead to attach the center front to the front side. I don't even know. See, I attach the side and the center together because I don't know why my brain is doing no. I'm missing everything I want to say. So after joining all the pieces of the front part together, I did same thing for the lining, and I also slashed the seam open so that it will relax well. Now for the back part, we have the center back and the side back. So the next thing I had to do was to place them on each other and just join. I did this for the two pieces of the back part. I also do this for the lining piece as well. I also did this for the lining piece as well. Remember, guys, if you don't know how to cut a bustier blouse, I have a detailed tutorial on how to cut a bustier blouse. I also have a detailed tutorial on how to draft a bustier pattern, okay, a bustier blouse pattern. So you want to check all that up. So after doing this, the next thing I went ahead to do was to iron out all my pieces. You see all those seams? You are gonna open everything, which is what I did here, guys. I opened the seam for the front, for the back. I gave everything a good press. See, if you don't iron your bustiers, you are just wasting your time, you're wasting your effort, because it won't come out well. Okay, so now after ironing the pieces of the front and the back, now let's start with the back for this process. The next thing I went ahead to do was to place the lining on the main piece, and I'm going to turn over the front, the top and the bottom. So for the top, I just went ahead to join the top, the lining and the main piece together. Then I went ahead to open it up, and I top stitched on the lining. Now after top stitching on the lining, you're going to flip it like this. Look at what I'm doing now. You're going to flip it like this, and you're going to join. So I flipped it, I made sure everything is well relaxed, and I took it over to my sewing machine and I joined. Okay, so now after joining, the next thing I went ahead to do was I went in with my hemming gum. You want to make sure you're attaching the hemming gum to the lining part of this outfit. Okay, so which is what I did here. I did this for the both pieces of the back part, and after doing this, guys, the next thing I went ahead to do was to top stitch the bottom part. Now this will ensure that the seam and the lining is well locked. Okay, so after doing this is what we have here for the back part. Like I said, you're going to give it a good press. Now that is the zip allowance. I just went ahead to top stitch the zip allowance. Some people turn it over, but me, I top stitch and I weave. Okay, so this is what we have here for the back part. I went ahead to give it a very good press. You can see it is well relaxed, it is put together. My baby has come, so people will hear noise. Now the next thing I went ahead to do was I aligned both pieces of the back part together, and I just joined the zip allowance. Okay, so after joining the zip allowance, this is what we have here, guys. Now the next thing I went ahead to do was to open it up, because I joined it with loose stitches because I need the crease line to attach the zip. So this is what we have here, guys. Next thing I went ahead to do here now was to attach my zip. And guys, this zip took me a while to attach, but chukubweze, I finished attaching it. And this is what we have here for the back part. Very simple, very straightforward, easy peasy. Okay, now back to the front part. For the front part, this is what we have going on here for the front part of this dress, and this is the lining. Now I want to give it another sort of padding, so I just got my ready-made cups and I attached my ready-made cups to the lining. A detailed tutorial on how I did that to be coming up. So after doing this, the next thing I went ahead to do was to place the lining on the main piece, and I attach the lining to the main piece for the front part. So after attaching, just like I did for the front, I went ahead to slit the seam allowance, so that by the time I top stitch, everything is well relaxed. Okay, so I went ahead to top stitch. You guys, I'm out of breath because I'm just racing around between my baby and my house cleaner. Anyways, after top stitching, guys, this is what we have here. You can see how I flipped the lining piece and the main piece together, and I went ahead to sew the bottom of this front part. Okay, let me catch my breath. God, you should pray for me. Same thing I did for the back part, I did it for the front. I attached the hemming gum to the lining part of this blouse, and I turned it over. After turning it over, I gave it a good press. Okay, I didn't show that, but you meant to make sure you press the top and you press the bottom so that everything is well relaxed. So at this point, I've given it a good press, and this is what we have here for the front part. Okay, so this is what we have here for the front part of this blouse. Now the next thing I went ahead to do was to grab the back part of this blouse. I've gone ahead to mark out my measurement. Okay, so I grabbed the back part of this blouse. I made sure everything was well aligned. And guys, I went ahead to join it. You want to take your time, because sometimes, see, I did this thing 2 times because I was busy hurrying and I made mistakes. So after joining it, guys, this is what the Bustier blouse looks like. Is it not beautiful? Is it not lovely? I was here dancing to song from my mouth. Okay, isn't she lovely? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. If you're watching from Facebook, don't forget to like and comment and share. And I'll see you in my next video. What I was doing here was mwah, no balls, mwah, no balls. Thank you for watching.